crash and take the kiddos to school all before 9 a.m.? Sounds like a pretty average day, right? Well, for Mr. Incredible, that is exactly what this is. Many of us know that Mr. Incredible is one of the greatest superheroes of all times because of his passion to save the world. But what many of us tend to forget is that he is a family man at heart. I personally have had 3 near-death experiences, and the only reason I am alive is thanks to Mr. Incredible. When I was 5, me and my sister were in a house fire that Mr. Incredible saved us from. Then he prevented a train from crashing that I was a passenger on. And finally, he prevented my car from drowning in the river when another driver forced me off the bridge. I guarantee you that each of you know someone or has been saved yourself by the Incredible Man himself. You see, Mr. Incredible is truly an astonishing man who strives to protect the world with his powers and unconditionally loves his family. First and foremost, Mr. Incredible is a true hero, and like any superhero, his powers are of the utmost importance. He is mainly known for his superhuman strength, which allows him to save many lives. For example, he lifted a train that was about to fall off a broken bridge and picked up an 18-wheeler that had a young girl pinned underneath it. All of these heroic actions are thanks to his insane strength. But he also has many other powers that people sometimes forget, like his super speed. In order to catch many criminals and villains, Mr. Incredible has to be extremely fast. Likewise, he is able to jump sky high, literally. Back in 2000, when there was a robbery on the 22nd floor of the Heath building, Mr. Incredible was able to jump from the street all the way to the 22nd floor to save the day yet again. And finally, Mr. Incredible can withstand insane amounts of physical trauma, like falling down thousands of stories, hitting a train head-on, and breaking through a brick wall. I must say, the degree of durability Mr. Incredible has is impeccable. Finally, and most importantly, Mr. Incredible is a man that cares about his family. He is a loving family man, and he married Elastigirl, and together they have 3 children, Dash, Violet, and Jack Jack. And their children also have superpowers. But like any good parents would do, they do not encourage their children to use their powers unless necessary. For example, Dash was wanting to try out for the track team, and he has supersonic speed. So in order for this to be fair, Mr. and Mrs. Incredible made Dash promise he would only use his powers, or he made him promise that he would not use his powers when competing. Finally, Mr. Incredible likes to help out around the house. Take a look at this clip from the movie, The Incredibles itself. He's helping his wife vacuum. And see how he picks up that couch? That's something we could all find useful when lifting up furniture. And next, and most importantly, Mr. Incredible does not force his family to be superheroes as he is. He wants his children to form their own goals and their own desires, and he supports their life endeavors regardless of the outcome. As you can see, Mr. Incredible is one of the best superheroes around these days because of his passion to protect the world and the love that he has for his family. I just reminded you of how his powers save many lives and makes the world a safer place. And his loving heart makes him a great dad and great husband. Mr. Incredible is a true family man, which is something we should all relate to. Everyone can learn something from Mr. Incredible. And I must say, if I were you, I would stay on his good side, because you never know when you will encounter a situation that needs saving. So, without further ado, I give you the man and the legend himself, Mr. Incredible.